Coming up, the Arizona Cardinals made 2 new signings. Tell you everything you need to know about these 2 individuals and the latest on Carson Beck in training camp and perhaps ahead of another preseason start. Everybody's new favorite quarterback in Arizona. Let's talk about it all. Welcome into Cardinals Today, presented by Prize Picks. I am your host, Joey O'Donohue, and check this out. We just hit a clean 3.5 thousand subscribers. Man, you guys are awesome for that. Shout out to you if you're enjoying the content and you're a Cardinals fan. Hit that free subscribe button. We're only 500 away from 4K. I mean, that would be awesome. Let's get to that 4,000 subscriber milestone to show the bosses here at Chat Sports that there are Cardinals fans out there that care about this football team and are passionate and diehard. So, the Arizona Cardinals announced themselves that they have signed tight end Shawn Bowman and linebacker Eugene Asante to their roster. Let's talk a little bit about these guys. I will start with Eugene Asante because I actually think this one could be somewhat intriguing, okay? According to PFT, Asante spent this spring with the Houston Gamblers of the UFL, appeared in 9 games, totaled 34 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 passes defended, and 2 forced fumbles. He entered the NFL as an undrafted rookie free agent from Auburn in 2025, signing with the Dolphins. Asante spent his rookie season on the Dolphins, Browns, and Falcons practice squad. So, he's actually been in a couple different organizations, but was most recently in the UFL. When he played at UNC and played at Auburn, he was back-to-back third-team All-SEC. And so, this guy, and I read the numbers out loud too, provides a little bit of versatility in a linebacker room that you could always use some extra bodies in. By no means is he like a starter, but whether it's special teams value or depth rotation, the former UFL linebacker could at least add to that Cardinals room that they have been trying to get some more bodies in. Remember, drafted Carson Shire, signed Jack Gibbons in free agency, hoping for a jump for B.J. Ojulari. Like, they have been looking for some consistency there, and that probably goes into why they made that signing. The next one they made, though, is a tight end, Shawn Bowman. He's got a pretty interesting career. Here's what you need to know about Bowman. Basically, he was most recently in the UFL as well, playing for the Orlando Storm. 11 games played there, 7 receptions, 53 yards. So not a stat stuffer, but he was in the NFL a year before that. In 2024, he was with Jacksonville, signed as a UDFA out of Rutgers, and he was on the Jaguars practice squad his rookie season. And then when he was playing college ball for the Scarlet Knights over there, he had 11 touchdowns in his college career. 6'4", 249 pounds. The 26-year-old tight end is now adding some depth and youth to that tight end room. As I said, spent his rookie season with the Jacksonville Jaguars practice squad. He gets added to the mix. We already have the best tight end in football, so I'm not really too concerned with the bodies behind. But Kenny Yeboah did get injured in preseason, and so he was a depth tight end signing. Don't know the status of his health, but maybe this is a bit telling, like, all right, Cardinals want some extra bodies in the tight end room, even if it's just for during the offseason. Well, they go ahead, they do that with a guy who was playing in the UFL. Let's get to the quarterback part of today's show, guys. Again, make sure you subscribe if you're a diehard Cardinals fan. I update you on everything that the Cardinals do. Gardner Minshew still working with the second team over Carson Beck. All right, we have to have a conversation. What are the Cardinals doing? Because last I checked, and this was the media, not the Cardinals, but last I checked, we're having conversations about should Carson Beck start over Jacoby, not over Minshew for QB2. And they have a weird sort of formula this year, the Cardinals. Like, they signed Allgeier in free agency, only to draft Jeremiyah Love. And everybody knows Jeremiyah Love's the running back 1, right? Well, they put out an unofficial depth chart where Allgeier's the 1. So what are they doing with this rookie and vet sort of contrast? We'll talk about that a little bit more and what else you need to know about Carson Beck. Before we do that, though, I want to give a big shout-out to our good friends over at Prize Picks. Today's show made possible by Prize Picks. It's time to cash in with America's #1 sports picks app. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching Sports. The app is really easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. For example, I've got a fun one here for the season where I'm picking more than 699 receiving yards for Michael Wilson. Listen, he had 1,000 last year, so I like that pick a lot. Don't know what Marv's going to give us. Also going to pick the more on Trey McBride receptions, more than 97.5. He's been a 100 reception guy for the past few years. I love that pick. And I say Bijan Robinson has 1,000 rushing yards again. I'm picking them more than 999. And this is a $20 lineup. Would triple my money if I win $60 payout and a brand new user offer. Play your first $5, get $150 in lineups if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. That's right. PrizePicks just switched up their offer, so there's no better time to join, lock in, and win that first lineup. That's code HMA at sign up. Get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Getting back to this weird sort of contrast they have going here. It's like they have rookies who should obviously be playing listed behind vets they just signed in free agency. Allgeier, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Gardner Minshew. Oh, what are we paying Gardner Minshew that money for in free agency? And then drafting Carson Beck at the top of the third round. I just don't understand the Cardinals' philosophy here. They're thinking here. And I know, honestly, shout out to people that called me out in the comment section because I did. I was against Carson Beck. I was not a big believer in Carson Beck. And now I watched that preseason game, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. I did not know he had that. That might have been the best performance I've ever seen Carson Beck play. That might have been the best half I've seen a quarterback play, honestly. It was perfect. It was clean. It was everything you'd ever want to see a quarterback do. 1 touchdown, no picks, 188 yards, 78.9% completion percentage. Are you kidding me? I mean, it was fantastic. And now we're getting reports that Carson Beck is throwing no looks. He's feeling himself in training camp, okay? There's a clip around there of him throwing a no-look dot. And so after some struggles early in camp, Beck has found his confidence and found his groove, okay? And I want to see more. I'm intrigued. You got me here. I want to see it. I don't want to see him quarterback 3. What the dang hell's the point of that? I loved watching his poise. He did not look like a rookie. He looked comfortable. He looked solid. He looked like he belonged out there. And he was accurate all 3 levels of the field. The deep ball, middle of the field, the end zone, the check down, the decision-making. Knew where to go, knew how to get it to where he wanted to go. And he showed you a wide array of throws that he can make. Seriously. It was impressive. That's an understatement. And forget about the competition for a moment. I'm just talking about the performance specifically. It was worth talking about and celebrating if you're in Arizona right now. So with all that said, where do you think Beck should be? Let's do this. If you think Carson Beck should be quarterback 1, type QB1 in the comments section. If you think he should be QB2, you know what to do. Type QB2 down there. And if you think he should be behind Minshew, which he is right now, type QB3 in the comments section. But I won't even let you get to QB4, okay? Even though Keaton Slovis looked great, we're not doing that. So let me know where you think Beck should be on the depth chart by typing that in the comments section. And hopefully we get to see a little bit more of him. Big game this Thursday night. We will be live on the channel once again, live watch party for the Cardinals preseason game. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I do hope we get to see more Carson Beck in the first half of that one. Last piece of Cardinals news for today is one that I think all Cardinals fans will love and appreciate. New Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald will have his number 11 retired and be inducted into the Cardinals Ring of Honor at halftime of Arizona's game against the Broncos that October 25th. Hopefully we are live for that one as well. It's almost like about time, right? Larry Fitzgerald getting his jersey number retired. What a legend. What a loyal, incredible talent that we're blessed to watch in Arizona. Let's be real. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. More Cardinals videos coming your way this week. And like I said, live watch party Thursday night. Don't miss it. We'll see you guys pretty soon. Hit that sub button and see you next time.